Emergency with service.
T-O-Y-B-O-X-T-O-Y. X-T-O-Y-B-O-X-T-O-Y.
Connect together.
Emergency with service.
Connect together.
Okay. Let's hop back into 14. Make the most of this membership while I have it. Because I forget when this expires. But I forget when this expires, but like I'm going to Japan next month, so I'm not resubscribing when it does. How's everyone's morning going? The room where it happened. Why does the room where it happened sound familiar to me? I feel like either I've heard of people talking about this quest, or the name is a reference to a movie that I only vaguely know. You were probably there when it happened. Wait, why am I running? I can... Why is there a little arrow thingy? Oh, it just means that the quest is inside, probably. Oh, look at Tataru in her little kimono, yukata. What's the difference between a kimono and yukata? I'm going to Japan, and I should probably know the difference. We did fight nomads in the Azim Steppe. Good show. Shame I didn't get to see it. Alphino's been keeping me appraised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good at a physical fight, but in a paperwork fight, I'm the true Khan. Okay, that's nice. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment, it'll be right out. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our office. It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices, along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently, his hunt for the dragon and Omega demands his full attention, you see. Still, he was reasonably confident what the documents he provided will be enough for Alphino to do the work himself. So as soon as the parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but this parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so. Why you ask? On closer inspection, that said parcel appears to have been addressed to this Sekisugumi barracks. Though it does indeed bulge with the quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. Impossible! The porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us! I saw him writing with my own eyes. I do not doubt that in the least. However, he was tasked with a number of deliveries. I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster. We have to find that porter right this instant. She can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They must too be redirected to their rightful recipient. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. But the man in question was mindful of height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors, I recall. I'll see a few of my men out on the search, but I'll send a few of my men out on the search. But in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel here and see if you can't track him down yourself? Yay! Side quests. Also, I just want to say, like, I know Jataru says she's no good in a fight and she doesn't want to be a fighter, but she is at least accomplished enough as an Arcanist that she can summon a carbuncle, and if I could summon a magic rabbit dog at any time, I would. I don't need to be able to fight with it to be justified in summoning magic bunny dog. Speaking of, Tataru? You came to the Ruby Bazaar earlier, right? Where's my parcel? Why are you yelling at me? Who are you? Just place some most important documents, and if I do not find them quickly, there'll be dire repercussions. Something that's so scandalous and base. My lord is a man with singular dietary restrictions, which I have detailed in my notebook. I cannot purchase produce without it. Who are you? You seek company for an hour? Nope. Maybe handing her love letters is not... Reach for freedom in desperation. I know not of it, nor do I wish to know. Some of the book for freaking 400 damage. There we go. Evening, sir. I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bocario, or was it the hostelry? God, no time, no time. Check it out. You gave us the wrong package. I recognize that parcel I delivered to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? Mistake? For the Seki Sugumi, you say? You're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I've yet to visit the barracks. This is for you. Yes, I'll take the offer in exchange. The other in exchange. Okay, it's back there. Nope. Go back. Go back. I want to click on the thing. So I can find him. I guess I'll have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. I found him. That's the parcel. You found it. Knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Nope, this is it. These are the documents detailing the operation of the magic field generators Alphino requested. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Missing back to the Doma with a parcel of love letters. Look on Alphino's face when he reads the first page. On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am, making the same silly mistakes. You didn't make a mistake, the porter made a mistake. Won't happen again, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorito was pleased to hear it. Indeed he was. Well, it seems our time together's at an end. Give Alphino and Alice my regards, will you? That quest seems entirely pointless. They could have made They could have made this story a bit more concise by cutting it. Every once in a while, we'll get a random fetch quest, and I'll be like, why the fuck are we doing this? And then it'll be like, oh, we're doing it because actually it relates back to themes or something, or like it introduces us to an NPC who'll be important later. But that just seemed like it was a distraction for no reason. Book. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. That's one less thing to worry about. No, I'm not level 69 anymore! Sadness. So wish for further employment may happy to speak with Alice? I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you should be able to catch her before she departs. Alphino told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me. Well, far be it for me to refuse you. Truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There's no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let's begin our search in the north. I have a chocobo. I should be riding it. Also, I have stuff that I need to do off stream. I gotta do all my class quests. I'm wanting to focus on MSQ, but I really do need to do class quests, and I really do need to find all of the flight points. I have some Summoner and Scholar quests lined up. Stop attacking me. Can you please get aggroed by my chocobo? Nope, that's the wrong button. No Imperial patrols out near our headquarters then. Good. Last thing we need is a repeat of Ralger's Reach. Even so, it will be prudent to search a little longer. Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all, I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Though mayhap it suits me better than books. We fought Bahamut together and you killed your grandpa. How much to a Makote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. Is that the class? Is that the class teacher for Red Mage if you choose to be a Red Mage? But I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Eorzea gift was a godsend, to be honest. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard the rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Not worried about that right now. Hello there, my young man. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. You doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well, he desires the truth, he shall have it. Deal with him. Rendez was with Alice. Some attack you while this one fled. Since you seem to have everything in hand, they decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? Knew come to this, but at the hands of a Westerner, a Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again, nor should she. Oh, don't worry. You can't attack me while I'm having a plot migraine. That's illegal. That's so rude. It's like that time in the Digimon movie when they got attacked mid-evolution sequence. The Neri will receive due compensation. Young Asashi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You'll need to do more. Of course, I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best Imperial education for our boy. I finished planting the rice, Mother. Now all the officers here, Yotsuyu. Inside, now. Yes, Mother. You did not mention you had a daughter. My sister's, not mine. Kami rest her soul. She's utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed, she's of age to receive an education as well, is she not? We have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not, but she's weak and sickly. Some days she has no strength to leave her bed. A thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding. Did you murder him? That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking, all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of the soldiers hit your head or something? If you say so, we should go tell the others what happened here. Is he just dead? He feels like we should have taken him hostage. He clearly knew shit. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I'm grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we dispose of the bodies, it's only a matter of time before the comrades note their absence. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've seemed awfully quiet since we returned. I'll grab a gun blade. I might take up Gunbreaker. I tell you to rest and leave the rest of others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature. Lise returned not a moment ago, being a bit worried. It would seem that trouble's afoot in Namai. So you may as well go asking her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. Alright. Lise, is your side quest going to be actually important? I don't got enough armor as it is, huh? You here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in Namai get ready for the operation. We've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doma and Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was able to go and tell East, why don't you come too? I was about to go tell East, why don't you come too? You're here too. I heard about the soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right then. Gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it's still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there's no more to spare. Thank you, Chiusa. Ryo said you could use a hand if nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go search it and take whatever meets your needs. Made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yugiri. Can I go give them to her? Silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, Ys. Though I have to ask, have you had any luck finding more armor? Fortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doma Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send us supplies. You have armor in the village, or anyone else with some sort of fashion of armor? Fashion for armor? There's one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He's experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but mayhap you two could come with me? His name's, Tsuranuki. He lives in, Kusakari to the south. Come with me. Smelly liquid, right? These starry-eyed youths who stand before me. Ones who sing of rebellion, of liberation. Surely they would not think of trouble with me with such foolish dreams. Go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Yeah, I'll take the scholar one. Say again, you would have be fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars? Mad fools chasing the charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel, and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. What's up, MB Fish? How's it going? Just give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Plates of steel, all that you can carry, the better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Tsuranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits of my explosives. They'll not fail you. I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel and you'll have your armor. So if you know any other armors who can help, at least we get to blow things up. He went from totally not wanting to help us to being very helpful very quickly. Let's go blow some things up. Oh. This water is deeper than I thought it would. Where am I going? Okay. Hey, how was your stream? What are you playing today? Cool, Pokemon Unite. I've been debating hopping back into it. Is there an event that will get you Mewtwo for free, or do you have to pay? I know sometimes when a new character comes out, they give it for free if you do like a really long event quest. trying to... Oh! I have to actually use it. Okay. Casually grab all the things. There we go. It's very good that my tome is like magical or whatever, and the fact that it's getting wet does not make it less readable. Waterproof books. What is up, Sir Nuki? Give me armor or whatever. There you go. Committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Cayenne, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. Lord Hien's alive. 'Twas Lord Cayenne who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, and to win their trust, serve as their puppet, restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such shame he must have felt, but no matter, he suffered it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed, but not us. After my lady died, he began to whisper in his ear dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations, so careful we would be, and yet, Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Cayenne. Bonzen, the Enclave, they raised us for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered them all. You're wrong, Master. We're still here, and we're still alive. Lord Cayenne lives on, in our hearts and in his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien, alive? It cannot be. You lie. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes. I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. There should be an alternate end to this quest where you reveal that you have, that you took armor as your crafting class and you can just do it. Oh, I have to talk to Elise. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Ys and I will stay here to help Saranuki finish the armor, so you have no need to wait around. Want to go back to Hearts of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work to be done. Ask them about and see what we can find. Can we just skip to the part where we storm the castle? Everything is in order, sir. Under Lord Gosetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Alright, please have all of you say everything is fine, you don't need help. Not opposed to hunting without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place, and everything's fine. Who else am I? Oh, you have a name. Do you have an actual thing for me to do? Require no assistance. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I only need to transcribe them for the benefit of our Zayla allies. Thank you, Lord Hien. Now, if you're eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out. Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector. To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Let's depart from Monzen at once. So we can exit this way. How do we leave from here? Monzen was once home to many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai once. Great swaths were raised and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was and what will never be again. Come, I would take a closer look. Casually walks through all of this bullshit. Okay. What is... Creepy head. I don't like creepy head. Excuse me, I don't want to deal with you right now. Can you go away? Oh, I don't want to deal with creepy head. Now, sentries, at least the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think this was once a bustling street so full of life. A river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us, sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly, but we were always aware of their presence, and we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace, keep our people safe, but at what cost? Forgive me, it's neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did serve to remind me of the barracks, which once stood to the west of here, but they may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you're down the street past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I'll search elsewhere. Meet the water edge when you finish. Gotcha. God damn it. I was about to finish my goddamn conversation. Sir. Hien, can you, like, help? Yes, you were complicit. Yeah, Dad protected things. Goodbye. Okay, let's go. Oh. Why is there a fate going on here? I don't want to do a fate. Trying to travel alone. Several miles we stumbled upon an abandoned automaton of unknown origin, felt compelled to poke it with sticks. Ultimately, they awoke the waking metal beast, now compelled to vaporize anything that moves. Well, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, I just found... Okay, that's all the weapons I need. Cool. Last I found not of value. Did you? Still sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognized the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained when I was young. He never even had a chance to draw it. There she is. Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across from, Fulminus. Now, even her court and corridor belongs to Yotsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from up there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzen at least. Doma is so much more than that. Beyond the moon gates, under the shores of the Ruby Sea, and to here, they're in the places that no man could see or touch or take from you. Carry her with us wherever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. What is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day. The story of our mothers and fathers, of our families and our friends, of our people and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out for the keep, from the keep, Hien, son of Cayenne, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view, but in the end... Kami, strike me down. How can we be so blind? You must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved, and I know how. second thought, may I ask that you return to the House of Fierce without me? Tell Alphino and the others to call the others together for a meeting. It's imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries is already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain. Let me guess, the emissary is going to be, what's his face? Friend we helped for the story quest?
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
Yeah.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If, you might humor me. Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue. Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Explosives, coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now, for without that, we have no future.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hien, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
Our preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
plan is perfect, and there's never room for improvement. I expect comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you're unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates. Other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gates, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side. If there's nothing else, I'll head back to Namai. Soronuki's working hard, and Ise is doing what he can to help, but maybe there is more that I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, and full of hope. The plan is set. All that can be done is done. Rest and relaxation are paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you, too, not done enough? Will you not pause the moment to a moment to gather yourself on the eve of the script? No, I want to go into the battle! Can I just do... I want to go... I'm assuming it's a dungeon. I'm assuming there's a dungeon to do. And I'd like to do it this stream. Forms say that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned, attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it's only prudent that you refrain from further late. Yes! Far be it for me to refuse.
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost. I'm going to give it my all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing. Right, off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Aw.
Ha! Another restless soul. Come,
Lise
come.
just said quietly,
Raise a
Hien.
glass to freedom.
Somehow that didn't wake them up.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
Ah, that's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings. We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak. In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father. Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Kyan allowed at last to receive visitors called for me, of all people. For my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun. Live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Kyan, but Lord Hien too. That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose. Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. Is right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no? If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
Here it is. I trust that you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things. We depart at once. Alphino instruct Lise and the others to move into the position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I'll relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Monzen. Good luck, my friends. I'll see you both again soon. Oh yeah, what do you know? Doma Castle. So Yotsuyu, because she's like sickly and stuff, she doesn't seem like she doesn't seem like she'd be the final boss on her own. And I'm wondering whether she is going to be in some kind of giant Magitech mech or if she's going to turn into a primal. I feel like it's one of those two things. I don't think I'm just gonna fight Yotsuyu. I do think I'm gonna kill her. She's the one with the cigarette hold. Yeah, she like smokes the pipe all the time.
Understood. Wish us luck. Right. You all know what you have to do. Are you ready?
Oh yes. Ready to show them what a good job they made of breaking us.
Why are you guys not wearing the armor that everybody said that you were wearing? We had an entire quest.
Then what are you waiting for? Move out!
Why must we waste our time guarding this blasted...
Sound the alarm! Fluminous is under attack! Armed insurgents have breached the perimeter! We need reinforcements!
This is Lee's. Imperial forces converging on our position. Looks like we've got their attention. We'll be sure to keep them busy for as long as we can.
Ah, war! To wield power to make men kneel before you. There is no better feeling. A pity I must share this pleasure with a feral dog of a Dothal.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Preening, Oronir. You fear that you will put the sun in shade.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Those are for you. Go, claim your prey. Come to me! Come to your death! With each that falls, my soul soars higher!
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
They really do need to kiss already, yeah.
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
My lord, the barrier!
That it should fall so soon! Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
The wall is breached. The Kojin too will not be outdone.
Our allies have set the stage. Now we must take the castle.
Or you and 3 other random adventurer allies, and we'll also be there in cutscenes.
My lady, the riverside wall has been breached. The lower levels are already flooded and the water is still rising.
So I gathered. He would tear the whole thing down, all for the promise of freedom. A noble sacrifice, or the last desperate flailings of a fool. Speaking of which, how fares my brute?
The procedure was carried out as instructed by Lord Owless. By all indications, it was a success.
Oh, we're fighting Team Rocket Guy, but he's now a monster.
Is that so? Then he may yet be of some use. Devotees of vengeance should rightly pursue their cause unto the bitter end, don't you think? Their hearts aflame with passion until the last few embers fizzle and fade, leaving naught but ash. The Viceroy's orders were clear. If Doma falls, none shall be spared his wrath. Tell the men to fight as if their lives depend on it. Because they do.
As you command, my lady.
Again they come to make you kneel, to make you grovel and suffer. But you have endured their worst and survived. You know their tricks. They will not find a flower simply waiting to be plucked.
There can be no doubt the Viceroy is trapped, and so comes our part. Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock, and do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers. Yeah, my fellow adventurers. My 3 friends who are also happen to be in Doma right now. My 3 to 4 to 6 to 7 friends. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard. There's room enough for all of you. Missing. We might prove our odds of success. We divided into two parties upon arrival, one composed of myself and the other of you, Gosetsu and Yuri. Given our inferior numbers, we must needs finish the battle quickly. And so, while you and yours draw the enemy's attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though, I've been to the castle only a handful of times. Though I've been to the castle only a handful of times, my father saw fit to drill its layout to me. I could find my way blindfolded. Even should one meet with the misfortune, the other will reach Yotsuyu. You agreed? Let us be about it. For Doma. Doma Castle now accessible. Oh, shit. Okay. First off... let me go back to Kugane really quick. And then put the glamour plate back on. And then we're gonna swap over to Scholar. Equip better armor. Glamour plate. Okay. To win a war, one must be willing to do whatever's required, even if it means sacrificing the very thing one seeks out to reclaim. Thus did Lord Hien declare that Doma Castle should be flooded to eliminate the greater portion of the Imperial garrison and trap Yotsuyu within the keep. Your allies have set the stage, and you now must play your part, as well as wandering adventurers whom you have recruited to fight for Doma's liberation. Yep, I've committed so many wandering adventurers. Fate of your nation shall be decided this day. Marshal your forces and venture unto the flooded fortress. Join. Fabulously foxed fellow. I'm drunk. You're drunk. Alright. Let's do the thing. Hey, sorry here. No worries. How's it going? Family from out of town? I gotta remember to summon my fairy. Okay, I already like this dungeon theme. Ferry. I seem to have it, so I'm just gonna smash the ground a whole bunch. Maybe use some heals. Maybe one of the final bosses in Final Fantasy X-2 be Pizza Tower, then win 2-3 and unite to close the stream. Nice! You did a lot. Oh, it's the Reaper. I was like, what is that thing? I'm like, oh, it's a party member. This little guy. Robot looks kind of cute, actually. Okay, what's Astuna's 7? chain stratagem. Got this. AoEing these things. Dead soon. Back up. Up. Ah, Robocar. Stack. Yeah, I won a thing. Alright, kill that thing. Oh shit. Oh fuck. We did it. Okay, cool. I did not understand how those mechanics worked, but we got through them. Alright. Probe it. This is the thing that killed all the people in Alamigo. I've not been using Whispering Dawn. Oh, there's a man here. I didn't need to use Sacred Soil there. Oh my god, he's just a Resident Evil villain now. What is that thing? Okay, stop. Stop. Sir, stop.
Die, die, die! Die, die, die! We go together!
Let's go over here because I feel like I Oh shit.
Die, die, die!
Keep the gang alive.
Die, die, die!
I like how he has words in the boss fight, but not in the cutscene. And they were here too. I'll read that. Agreed. Pass. Pass.
Have you aught to say for yourself? For what you have done to our people? Your people?
My people, he says. The precious lordling beloved by all, come to confront the wicked witch. My parents taught me no better. They worked me from dawn to dusk like an ox or an ass or some other beast of burden. Until, that is, my brother spied a chance to transform the family fortunes. And so I was married to a vicious old drunk, who beat me as he pleased. And when I pleaded for help, I was told to grin and bear it. For the family, for him, for everyone's sake. They pretended not to notice, but they knew. They knew! What did it matter? I was nothing to them. Less than nothing. I wasn't of their flesh. I wasn't a fellow Doman. I wasn't even a person. I might just as well have been dead. And then my husband passed away one day. And so I was sold off yet again to pay his debts. But this time, I found a way to live for myself. To survive as a spy for the Empire. Oh, those were the days when the scales first fell from my eyes. No longer would I be a slave to my parents or my husband or the pleasure house. I would be free and receive due compensation. That would be enough, I thought. Until I saw a Doman in the road, beaten and broken. And my heart skipped a beat. Lying at my feet, groaning in agony, sobbing in despair.
Yeah, see, here's where you stop
Powerless,
being
helpless,
relatable.
hopeless. A vision forever seared into my soul.
Yeah, you can't have our villain be too relatable here.
There was nothing I would not do to feel that joy again. To bend this cruel, twisted world to my whims.
You had us in the first part, not gonna lie.
Now, having borne witness
Like,
to
you
my
could have had a good argument for why we don't kill you if you just stopped before you got to that last little bit. If you just stopped, maybe we would have considered it.
'Twas kind of you to lend me your ear, my lord. But now it is time for us to conclude our little tete-a-tete with a final game of chance. Who shall stand, and who shall fall? Let the die be cast.
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
I will remember your words. We must flee. Order our forces to withdraw.
Go, my lord! While you still can! I cannot hold it forever!
No! We will not leave you behind!
We gotta go. We know how this ends. You're gonna be like, no, we can't leave you.
Deliver
Like,
Lord Hien and the others to safety!
dude's
Now!
been saying he wants to
Don't
die this
I shall manage
entire
on my
expansion.
own.
There's a gun!
Gosetsu!
Run, 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 run. We go now. I understand plot armor is a thing, but we go now.
No. No one leaves. Not you or anyone else.
'Tis naught this old frame cannot bear. Go now, all of you! The day is won, and the morrow beckons.
Thank you.
Nay, thank you.
We're talking
For
a
granting
lot.
me new purpose and a measure of peace.
We're talking a lot. He just got shot and he's holding up an entire building. We gotta go.
Gosetsu.
We gotta go. We do not, like, you are really, my disbelief
never
is
failed
not
us.
suspended at this point.
Not once. You served my
Also,
father
I have to
faithfully,
clock in for work, so
and
can
I'm
we
a
just,
better
like,
man for your guidance.
I understand. This is supposed to be very
And the
emotional.
Doma we built together shall be better for it too.
Maybe you should shout this to him when we're out of the wreckage.
Be proud, my friend. Be proud.
And then we get
I am
smushed.
Shun, more than you know.
We get smushed halfway through this conversation.
Hien! Hien!
You cast the die. Gambling was never my vice.
How merciful the gods that I should find you in time. Kasetsu? We must turn back now before it is too late.
It is. He got shot and he got crushed.
Eyes forward, Cyrano. That was his wish.
I will deliver you to safety. The others are waiting.
Okay, cool. I'm out of here. I've got to go. It is work time for me. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see who's live really quick. Is there somebody obvious that I should raid? If not, I might just hop off. Let's go raid Vanderforge. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. This is the raid message. If you're on YouTube, it's twitch.tv/Vanderforge. Until the next time I'm live, I will see y'all later.